Yo, what's up guys? It's the boy Rich and we are back with another Wi-Fi battle for the channel. This one's going to be an OU Pokemon game and this one's actually going to be a pretty special one. I'm playing another one of my favorite PokeTubers, Just Weavile. I'm pretty sure if you're on my channel, you've most likely already seen his channel. He does the same thing I do, except on a much higher scale and way better if I'm being completely honest. But he was looking for an OU Pokemon battle in his Discord, and I just happen to have an OU team on deck, so we wanted to go ahead and get that one going. Looking at my opponent's team, he has some stuff for show. He has the Sinistee, and even though I believe that Pokemon is like RU, or maybe he's like RUBL, maybe he's UU, I'm not really sure exactly what tier that Pokemon is. If that thing shell smashes, that thing's definitely going to be a problem, so I have to try to play around that the best way I possibly can. But he has a Landorus on his team. I assume he's most likely going to start with that Landorus, so I'm gonna have to be careful. And yeah, like look, my guy, he just has some Pokemon that I just, if I play this one the wrong way, then I could definitely easily get swept by one of these guys. But seeing as the Landorus is up, I think what I'm gonna do is just start with my Greninja and just try to start really strong. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one going. Man, it's been a minute since I've got an upload up. I've still been playing Pokemon pretty consistently. Like, this is definitely still probably one of the games that I play the most. I just haven't got around to recording, and I wish I had, because I've been having plenty like really good battles. So as I predicted, Landorus is out. I got my Greninja out here. Now we pretty much got to start looking at what my opponent might want to swap into. So it's looking like I should probably maybe go for Ice Beam, just seeing as how my opponent has the Wu-Chin, and that Pokemon may come in as like a special defense wall to try to absorb some of my hits. We're just gonna see exactly how much damage this does. So we got Woe in here. This is definitely the Wu-Chin. I don't battle too many of these things, but I do know that they're especially defensive as hell. So looking at that damage, I'm not exactly comfortable with that. And he's leftovers. This thing is definitely got to be like max special defense, max HP. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm just going to go into my Flower Girl, because I don't think, I mean, other than like a knockoff, I don't think this Pokemon should be able to do too much to knock me off the edge. So my opponent is going to go ahead and go for the knockoff. Knock off my choice band, so I'm not going to be hitting as hard as I would have liked to. It's going to get some recovery, and I think right here I might, it seems like the best play to just go for a U-turn or something, and that's probably what my opponent's expecting. I think I'm just going to go for the knockoff though, because he's definitely swapping, so we're going to see, you know, let's get an item knocked off one of these guys. We got great stripes in here. Alright, the Landorus is in, and I'm about to knock off whatever item this Pokemon is holding. Still did some pretty good damage, even without the choice band, even after the Intimidate. So I am going to take some of that Rocky Helmet chip. I assume my opponent is most likely going to go ahead and use this turn to try to get off the... I'm pretty sure he's going to use this turn to try to get off the Stealth Rock. Get some pops on my side. And I have a free switch right here with my U-turn. And what do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to go into Big Power Tusk. Just expecting the knock, just expecting the Stealth Rocks. And, yeah, now I think I'm still in a pretty good position. I could go for the Rapid Spin. He could go into Sinistee, but I don't think he will. I don't think he will, but I do think he will switch, because I don't see why he would stay in. This is the part where we gotta look at my team and really just assess. The rocks really mess with me. This sounds crazy, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go for an Ice Spinner right here. I knew my opponent would swap. I don't think he goes Sinistee. I don't think he does. He goes Woe. Alright, so because of Tablets of Ruin, my Ice Spinner is not really going to be able to do that much. But but any damage on this thing is looking like some good damage, so I am okay with that. I low-key wish that I would have went for the rapid spin right here, just because, you know, I'm actually gonna do it now. And I got the crit on the rapid spin. Dope. Now my opponent could definitely go for a Giga Drain, and that's definitely gonna hurt me right here. And that allows him to get a lot of that HP back as well. So he's looking like about half, especially after the leftovers. I'm gonna get me some leftovers as well though. And I still don't think we're in the worst position right here. I still do not think we're in the worst position right here. So I believe I knocked off the Landers' Rocky helmet, so if he swaps out into that, I think I'll still be okay. So he's gonna go back into the Landers, get another Intimidate off. I get it. Like I said, good thing is that I still didn't. The good thing about this, I'm sorry, I'm like getting stuck right now, but the good thing is that I knocked off his Rocky helmet, so I'm not gonna be taking any of that chip damage, while I'm still gonna be getting some leftovers. Now, it's looking like I could go for an Ice Spinner right here. My opponent also may just swap out again. I don't think he stays in. I think we're gonna see Landers drop right here. All I know is that something is about to drop from this. Something is about to drop from my big power tusk. My opponent stays in, even after the intimidates. The Ice Spinner is still going to be enough to go ahead and knock this Pokemon out. Now, looking at my opponent's team, I don't really see who he goes into other than the Sinistee. I want to force this Pokemon in while I still have plenty of answers, while I still have all my guys around, so I can try to play around it the best way I can. So, one thing I have noticed about this team that I've created in past battles is that it's not pretty good. It's a good team, but if a Pokemon gets too fast, I'm not going to have any real way to handle that. So the Sinistee is in here. I can't give it any room to go ahead and go for the Shell Smash. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake right here. He's going to get his weak armor, which is going to raise his speed by 2 stages and decrease his... It's going to decrease his defenses. But none of that's going to matter if I don't play around this right. So Sinistee is in here, and he's looking about strong as hell. And now it's looking like my opponent is in the same position that I was in a little bit earlier in this battle. As far as now I'm in a position where something is just going to have to drop right here. And I am not swapping out at all. I'm just going to go ahead and go for an Earthquake. My opponent's going to go for the Store Power. But now he's going to force my hand. So I'm going to go into my Greninja right here. I'm going to fully expect my opponent to possibly go for a Giga Drain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Terra Poison, and I'm going to hit this Dark Pulse, and we're going to pray. I don't think he'll want to swap out. If he swaps out, that'll be good as well. He won't have any Focus Sashes or anything to keep him alive or give him any kind of room to go for another Shell Smash. That's definitely, like I said, a team preview, what I was trying to dodge the most, looking at my opponent's team. My opponent actually does. He preserves this Pokemon. He goes to the Motorola. Alright. Gonna go ahead and go for this Terra right here. Wonder if my opponent will feel silly. I mean, I doubt he will. He can go for the Store Power because it definitely would have just obliterated my life. And yeah, we got the Cyber. That Dark Pulse did good damage. It's moments like this that I wish that I still had the. It's moments like this that I wish I had my Water Shuriken on me, but I don't. I'm pretty sure this Pokemon is faster than me, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm just going to go into Maximilian, which is my Goldingo. He could possibly go for a knockoff right here, but I don't think he I think my Greninja's souped up, and I think he just really. See, now I feel silly. I thought he was gonna go for like a Draco Meteor, and I wanted to preserve my guy the best that I could because I think he could still do some good work to my opponent's team. He got the Moth. This isn't good for me because the Pokemon can definitely just come in here. It's gonna get its booster energy, which is going to go ahead and raise its special attack. Now I gotta start thinking. How much do I need this? I actually do want to preserve him though. And I have a whole Heatran on my field. So we're gonna see exactly what my opponent wants to do. I should be able to wall this Pokemon pretty good. My opponent goes for the Fiery Dance. I am rocking that Flash Fire Heatran, not even on purpose. I think Flame Body is such a great ability, but I'm just gonna go for the Earth Power right here. If my opponent wants to go into Wo-Chin, that's actually okay as well, because then I'm just gonna launch off the Magma Storm. Alright, he chooses to sack his T-Time. I will state again, I am okay with this. Also, a good thing about my opponent swapping out his Moth is that booster energy is not gone. I don't have to worry about his, I'm not gonna have to worry about, you know, that stat boost that he got. Although he still could get it as long as he gets off like his Fiery Dance move, so I gotta be wary of that. I think keeping Heatran around with the Air Balloon is gonna be pretty important. I feel like I said, as long as he has that Moth in the back, then I want to keep my Heatran in the back. So my opponent is trying to decide what he wants to go into. Okay, we have Anubis, and I have a Pokemon for this. One thing scary about Lucario is that you never know if they're going to be special attackers, physical attackers, and if they get like a Sword Dance up, like you know, things could definitely go left. But my Zapdos is my physical defensive wall. Most of the time when you do see them, they are you know, physical attackers. But I think even if he is a special attacker, my Zapdos, he's got some nice bulk. Oh, Earthquake, gosh. So he's a physical attacker and he's an Earthquake. I think right now it's just time to get some discharges off. I want to try to paralyze this Pokemon, you know, do exactly what Zapdoses do. My opponent's going to go ahead and go for the swap right here. And we got Motorola in here. I believe that's the Silas. And if we could get a paralyze off, that would be pretty dope. Not the case. Don't know what my opponent wants to do, but I'm just going to go for the Roost right here just to kind of see. Alright, he goes for the knockoff. Still no static. Just going to go for the Roost right here just to show him that, you know, we can do this. We can stay in and we can do this. I'm going to go for the Discharge now. My opponent goes for the Overheat. Critical hit. That does more damage than I wish that it would have done. But we are going to get him up out of here. Pokemon is in here. It's fast, and that's not trying to deal with that. I'm not trying to deal with anything that Salazar's trying to do anymore. Thought he was gonna drop a Draco on me earlier. All right, we got the Iron Moth in here, and I think that I'm just gonna go for a Discharge right here, just to try to get the paralyzation off on him. Again, you know, standard Zapdos stuff. My opponent is going to go for a Sarah. Terra Ground. Terra Ground. I don't see this Pokemon launching a Terra Ground too often. But I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused as to why my opponent would go for the Energy Ball. Did he think I was going to swap? Oh, he thought I was going to swap back into Heatran. Okay, that's why. I'm just going to go for the Hurricane right here. My opponent's going to go for the Fiery Dance. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back into Heatran. I have a plan. But as much as I want to send in my Greninja, I'm not sure if a Surf will be able to knock him out. I'm just gonna go for the Magma Storm right here. He's not a fire type anymore. My opponent can go for the Energy Ball, even though it's not gonna do anything. It is gonna pop my Air Balloon, so it is doing something. As I'm just gonna go for the Magma Storm to try to get some damage off. That doesn't do much. That does not do much. But it did do what I needed it to do. So the question is now, do I still need my guy? He still has Roshin in the back. And I'm not exactly in a position to snap out either. So I'm just gonna go for another Magma Storm right here. Oh, my opponent has the Terra Blast. I am super dead. Wow. He actually had the Terra Blast. Terra Blast ground. He had a specific, he had Heatrons in mind when he made this set, for sure. So, now that I did get that damage off on this Iron Moth, I think now is the time to go ahead and start doing some work. My bad, I'm just thinking of what my opponent has again. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam just in case he goes back into the Wo-Chin. I believe I sent that Pokemon back with some damage on him, so. Alright, so my opponent goes into the Anubis. And that doesn't do much. I'm gonna go back into, I don't think he'll go for Earthquake. I don't think he goes for Earthquake. I'm gonna send in Maximilian. I don't think he goes for Earthquake. It makes sense though. Oh, he went for Earthquake. And that's okay. I actually somehow survived. And I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. Wow. Okay, so my opponent is rocking the Choice Scarf. Lucario said, interesting. But what I know now is that this Pokemon is locked into Earthquake. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for Play Rough. I'm Choice Band, and I should be able to hurt all of them. Can we see it? Choice Band is going to do what I need to do. Wo-Chin just went down to the Play Rough. I expected the Anubis to come back down. I think we are down to 1 and 2s. Now the question is, does he go back for Earthquake? He goes for Meteor Mash and he misses. Oh my goodness. His attack falls. Oh. Okay, I got my opponent in a bind. I have him in a bind. So he hits the Meteor Mash. This is definitely gonna work. Now, I got my Greninja in here, and I think I gotta go for an Ice Beam right here. Or a Surf. Either would have been okay. Either would have been okay. My opponent goes into the Moth. Expected him to go into the Moth. He had got the attack drop, and if I would have been able to kill him, or even survive after my life force damage, then I should be good. But I am Battle Bond Greninja, so since I was able to knock the Moth out, I am gonna get all of my, you know, not all of my stats, but my attack, my special attack, and my speed all boosted 1. And now it is down to my Poison Greninja versus this Anubis that barely has any HP. And now it is time to launch off a Surf. for the extreme speed. I live on 33, and after a surge, I am going to be able to knock this Lucario out and take the battle. Man, thank you so much. Just Weavile. Thank you guys for watching. After that life orb damage too, man, this was such a close battle. Man, I watched this dude's video so much. Like, this dude he's definitely a real one, man. Like, you guys should go check him out. Like I said, if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys. If you guys stay tuned for the battle, if you guys watch to the end, I appreciate you guys so much. I got battles coming. I'm gonna try to pump them out every day. I need to work on being more consistent. But again, thank you guys. Hit that like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not and you're liking it. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.